let us try to understand fast to slow clock scenario. So coming to fast and slow clock. So here meaning C1 we are using fast clock, C2 is slow. So this is the example which we have seen in the previous cases, but only difference is we are going with the fast clock at C1 and we are going with the slow clock at C2. Here this is the previous scenario where both the frequencies of C1 and C2 are same. So see this figure, we are going for fast here and slow here. For fast, let me write it here, C1 is equal to, this is fast and C2 is slow. So if you see here time period is 10 nanosecond. So let me write it here also, 10 nanoseconds is the time period for fast and 15 nanoseconds is the time period for slow. So 15 nanoseconds. So that's what I mentioned it here. Launch clock C1 is having a time period of 10 nanosecond and C2 is having 15 nanosecond. So here this is launch clock, this is capture clock. So in this scenario we shall see at which point we need to calculate setup and at which point we need to calculate hold. So let me go for setup. So data will be launched at positive edge triggers. So all these edges data gets launched. Now let us see at which point we need to capture. So here the data which is launched at 0 can be captured at 15. The data launched at 10 will be captured at 15. So here we are getting two scenarios. That is data is getting launched at 0 and it is getting captured at 15. And another case is launching at 10, capturing at 15. Now among this, which one we need to consider? So here the time difference is 15 nanosecond, whereas here time difference is 5 nanosecond. So always we need to go for the worst scenario, that is which is having a minimum time difference. So this is the best case that we need to go for setup. So always make a note, for setup it should be the worst case scenario, that is wherever the time difference is small. At that particular point we need to consider. And here if you see C1 is 10 nanosecond and C2 is 15 nanosecond. So at which points these particular edges will intersect, I mean at which point it will be common, depends upon the LCM. So simply if you take the LCM of 10 and 15, so simply it is 5 into 2 into 3. So for every 30 nanoseconds the edges will be common. So see here at 30 nanoseconds these edges are common, and again at 60 nanoseconds it will be common. So let us come to some conclusion. So data launching at 0 will be captured at 15, and one more thing is data launching at 10 will be captured at 15. So among this we need to go for the worst case. So take this particular scenario, that is launching at 10 and capturing at 15. So that's why at this point we are going for the setup check, whereas hold check will be at the same, that is launching at 0 and capturing at 0. Setup timing check. Within this 30 nanosecond window, the launch capture edges combinations are. So from where we are getting this one, this is nothing but least common multiple that we are getting because of 10 as well as 15. So here this is time period of 10 nanosecond, here time period is 15 nanosecond. If you take LCM at 30 nanosecond they will be common again. So 30 and again at 60 the edges will be common. So first scenario is launch at 0, capture at 15. So launching at 0, capturing at 15. Next is launch at 10, capture at 15. So launch at 10, capture at 15. One more is launch is 20, capture is 30. Launch 20, capture 30. But here time difference is 10. Whereas here there is only 5, so better go for this particular scenario for setup. So out of this, second pair, that is launching at 10 and capturing at 15, gives the most restrictive setup check because the data has the shortest time to travel. Hence this pair is considered for setup analysis. So go for this particular case for setup analysis. Now coming to hold timing check. For hold check, we must ensure that data launched does not overwrite old data at the same capture edge. So we know that from the definition of hold time, it is a minimum time data should be maintained constant after the arrival of clock edge. So before this time, if you are sending new data, means if new data is getting launched from the launch clock, then it will overwrite the old data which is present at the capture clock. So that's what this statement means. So within this 30 nanosecond of window, the worst case hold pair corresponds to launching at 0 and capturing at 0. So launching at 0 and capturing at 0 is the worst case. This ensures that data launched at time 0 is not immediately captured by F2 at time 0, thereby protecting the old data. So this is the overall summary of a fast to slow. So we know that this is fast and this is slow. So data launching at 10 and capturing at 15 will give setup, and launching at 0 and capturing at 0 will give hold. So this is all about fast to slow clock. Next, let us see about slow and fast clock. So here C1 is slow, C2 is fast. So C1 time period is 15 nanosecond and this is 10 nanosecond. If you take LCM of this, you will get 30 nanosecond. Now among this, we need to check at which point setup will be calculated and at which point hold will be calculated. So we are going with this slow and fast scenario. So here this is slow, this is fast. So slow is having time period of 15 nanosecond, this is having time period as 10 nanosecond and common will be 30 nanosecond. Now if you see this particular line, slow clock edges are at 0, 15 and 30. So here 0, 15 and 30 are the positive edges, and coming for the fast clock it is 0, 10, 20 and 30. So it is 0, 10, 20 and 30. Next coming to the hold check will be done at 0 and 0. So at 0 and 0 hold check will be done, whereas capture you can check at either 0 to 10 or 15 to 20. So if you see at 0 to 10 time difference is 10 and 15 to 20 time difference is 5. So this is the worst one. So go with 1520 for setup check. So that's what I've indicated here for setup check. So this is the overall summary for slow fast and fast slow. So for fast to slow from the previous case, setup is at 0, 15 and for slow to fast here it is 15 and 20. Whereas hold is common, that is at both 0 and 0. So I've indicated the waveform of both fast to slow and slow to fast here. Next, coming to the next scenario, multiple clocks when period synchronizes in more than 2 cycles. Now see this example, multiple clocks where period synchronizes in more than 2 cycles. So here you can go for this one as C1, this one as C2. So here there is a time period of 6 nanosecond and here there is a time period as 10 nanosecond. So that's what I've indicated here. C1 is 6, C2 is 10. Now if you take the LCM of 6 and 10, so it will be 30 nanosecond. So at 30 nanosecond, again these points will be common. So see here, this positive edge and this positive edge will be common. And again in this manner, if you go through, you will get the common edges again at 60 nanosecond. So coming to the clock edges, so rising edges at 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. And coming to the C2, it is at 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and so on. Now among this we need to see at which point we need to calculate setup. So launching at 0 and capturing at 10 is one case. If not, you can go for launching at 6, capturing at 10. So 0 to 10 is one case, 6 to 10 is another case, 12 to 20 is another case. So let me write here parallelly, 0, 10, 6, 10, 12, 20 and one more is 18, 30 you can take, or else you can take 18, 20 also. So 18, 20, 18, 30. Next you can go for 24 and 30. So 24 and 30. So we need to check minimum within time period of 30 nanoseconds. Why? Because we are getting LCM as 30. So among this, see the time period difference. So here we are getting 10 nanosecond. Here it is 4 nanosecond. Here we are getting 8 nanosecond. Here it is 2 nanosecond. Here it will be 12 nanosecond. And here it will be 6 nanosecond. Among this worst case is this one. So 18 and 20. So this should be used for setup. So simply launching at 18, capturing at 20. So that's what I mentioned here. Launching at 18 and capturing at 20. We need to go for T setup, which is the most restrictive case. Next, coming to the hold. Hold can be done. The worst cases at 0 and 0. So the hold check compares the launch data against the same capture edge, that is very early arrival. Scanning the window, the earliest or safest hold worst case is when both edges are at 0 nanosecond. So simply go with launching at 0 and capturing at 0. This ensures that data launched at time 0 does not immediately overwrite previously launched data at time 0. So this is the final summary. So among 6 nanosecond and 10 nanosecond, the LCM that we are getting is 30. And the most restrictive case for setup is 1820 and it is 00 for hold.